So we have good storage crates here. I might. But I'm gonna catch a. I just left the storage crates not hidden, but like not easy to see either. So that we can get them if we want. Just quite good food. Right, so do you know what happened? Yesterday. So I went to rebind the key, like the map zoom, to be closer to my normal movement key, so that when we want to shoot out using the map thing, it was easier. And I also made a cannonball key close as well, so I could feed cannonballs into the cannon easier when we're PvPing, because we started PvPing a little bit more. So I was like, oh, I better actually set it up a little bit better. So I went to do that, and it didn't save. And I'm like, oh, that's strange, it doesn't save. Now I looked at that forums, and they said, like, you know, you hit the reset to default, and what that's supposed to do is it's supposed to send a signal saying to them to, because all the keys are kept online, and it sends a signal to them to save it, which isn't actually true, but that's what they thought. So I hit the reset to default, and I came back in and all my keys were default, and I'm like, okay, now I'll change them. And I went to change them, and I came back in and they were still default. I'm like, okay, so that mark it as default now. All my keys have to be remapped, and they won't react. What the fuck's going on? So then I found that forum site that I showed you, like their FAQ, like frequently asked questions in CFDs. They have it on their own frequently asked questions of if your keys kept resetting to default. And I'm like, how is that a thing you haven't fixed any? Why does it have to be on your frequently the facts, like your frequently asked questions? Like, shouldn't you just fix it, like patch it? But they obviously can't. And so I was like, will they say to hit everything to default, and then it will start to save like normal again? Which again isn't true. They just don't know how to fix it. So they put it as a fact, as a quick fix. It does work, but only under certain circumstances. And I'll tell you what happened, like why I know the circumstances now. Because I got Steph to go on it, and she did like the user testing shit on it, because she used to do the user testing stuff. She used to run it. And so she's like, yeah, we just went through logically and went through and did all the keys, map keys, blah, blah. So I put a section at first, and then the last section wouldn't reset, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, this is weird. And I noticed, and she's like, well, maybe it's a certain amount of keystrokes needs to be mapped for actions, and you're putting too many keystrokes in for different actions, for only a set amount of actions, or something like that. Maybe the code is wrong, I can't find the code. And I was like, no, it's more likely that, can I just replace like for like? And so it's more likely that I'm mapping too many keys, or something like that, because I noticed that it was like not letting me do 3 maps. I was doing it by sections. I was letting me do sections. Is it Ketsu? Yeah, and so I was like, oh, like, there's the tower right next to them. Yeah, and so I was like, maybe it's like too many maps. And I noticed that there was 3, and if you think about it, like I readjusted 3 extra ones, and the 3 extra ones I did was the map zoom, the cannonball feeding, and I also did HUD, because I wanted to toggle on HUD off and on so I could take screenshots. And I'm like, oh, it's not letting me do the last section. It always seems to do the last section. I changed the different ways of mapping it every time, and different sections. I'm like, it's always the last section of like 7 or 8 keys. And I was like, hang on, I'll give it a go and just map within that section. So within each of the sections, I did like 1 at a time, and it worked up until the last 3. And I'm like, that's coincidental. Oh, he's moving. Careful. They drop sales. They shot out. Like there. I think someone's still on the island, because there's multiple shots. Unless that's you. They're going for our boat? They went for our boat, did they? Oh, no, we're at the island, aren't we? We're not behind that. Oh, so they're going straight for it, okay. Should we scuttle? I thought you put us on the. I thought you were gonna put us on the island. Scuttle. Yeah. So basically, like they say on their frequently asked questions, reset it to default, and it will fix your problem. Reset them all to default. I'm like, that's a really strange thing to tell people to reset the default, and then it will start to save like normal. And so, so I went to change the keys, wouldn't change. I then reset the default, and then every time I mapped my whole key set, it just kept fucking being default, and so I couldn't map any keys. So yeah, so basically what it is like that I found it out, and I was like, oh, we actually know how to fix it, and we could tell them, so they don't have to have a frequently asked question, like a FAQ article that they like have them permanently on their site. We know what the problem is now, and so basically just user test it, and it turned out that I was just like, oh, I said, should I tell them and let them know like how they can recode it properly, like how they can fix it? And she's like, you can submit a thing, but they might not listen. They might, and she just told me to write this. So she said they're like, hello, I am a PC user on Windows 10 using DirectX 12, and in the keyboard and mouse settings submenu, there appears to be a limit of 44 actions allowed in order to save any changes. So you're allowed to change your keys 44 times. That's it. Like there's like 100. Oh no, there's 100. There's like maybe like 50 or 60, and I changed 44 of them. And so there seems to be a limit of 44 actions in order to save any changes for it to save when you leave. Okay, if the actions exceed 44, the submenu would default on restart to the previous save that occurred before the limit was reached. This limit is not reset on restart of the game or sign out of account. It's persistent across sessions, so it's always 44. So you can map 44 different keys, and it's always the same. And if you do more than 44, it won't save. It'll just reset back to... Yeah, so they have a limiter on it, which is 44 actions. Now, they never used to let us change so much shit, and now since PC, they let us to change everything. They let us to change hard, to change every sort of menu, every, like, thing, basically. They put enters in there that we never used to use bind enter, now we can bind enter. And it goes, an action is counted every time a key is bound, so every time you... and rebound, so bound and rebound. So if you change the key, like, say, jump to spacebar, and then you change it to like D, and then you change it back to spacebar, that counts as 2 keys, 2 actions. So if I go, I want my jump to be spacebar, so I'm going to bind it to space, that's 1 action. And I go, actually, no, I want it to go back to default, so I'll bind it back to D. That's another action. Even though you moved it back, it adds it on. It's adding it, even though it shouldn't. Yeah, yeah. And so and it goes, however, the action of... Yes, yes. And so, however, the action of rebinding an already unbound key is not counted towards the limit. So we worked it out. I bound a key that was already bound to another key, and that key, like, so I bound, say jump is space, right, as default. I bound shoot to space, which actually unbounds space. It makes space. I mean, so it unbinds jump. Sorry. So like, yeah. So it will say jump, and it will say unbound next to it in red and say unbound. Now I can change all 44 of those keys that aren't that, and then put that one back in on top of it. So I could do 44 other keys. That's my keystroke limit, and then I can rebind jump to any key I want, and it won't count as part of the 44 because it was unbound. But if I manually switch it away and then switch it back, it does count. That's what I was saying. If you change jump to like P and then back to space, that counts as 2 of the 44 because you changed it and that was once, and then you changed it back and that was 2. Or like if I purposely take it and try and put it back. Yeah, so so basically, but if it's unbound, if it says unbound and I can map 44 other keys, but then if I go to map space, it'll let me do it because space is unbound. So jump is unbound. So the unbound key doesn't count as one of your actions. It has Steph thinks it has a code in there that says like, if unbound, let them just have a key, like let them bind a key to it because it needs a key basically. And so they say if it's an unbound key, let them put anything and not count it towards the action before the 44 actions or whatever it is. And the override doesn't override the 44. It's like an override on the code. And also we think that like, so like, yeah, so it's really stupid. Like if you change a setting, and we think that they told you to default all your settings because they don't know which one you're trying to edit. And I'm only doing my keys. And because I'm only doing my keys, I need to reset the key one. But because like they don't know if you're resetting your, I think there's probably limits for like video settings and limits for, you know, HUD settings. And that's why they say default it back. Because what you're doing is you're just resetting all your actions. And what they must have find is that when people reset their actions, they don't rebind everything again. But they, yeah. So if I've gone in my menu and changed like 5 times, that's 5 actions saved. Yeah, that's 5 actions that is now saved in under my account. But if I go and reset it and then I just move it to the one I want, there's going to be less actions than 5. But if I've gone turn HUD on, turn HUD off, turn HUD on, turn HUD off, turn HUD off, that's 4 actions. But now I know I like the HUD on. I just reset it. It cancels no actions. Put HUD on, and it's 1. So now I have another 3 that I can play with. They're up, 1 up.
死了。准。
Yeah. He was like pumping your foot. Yeah, the Asian. It's there. He's there. Yeah, they're just instantly shooting me, bro. Yeah, they on it. These boys are cheating. What the fuck? How do they know? He's like, he's there. He's Chinese. He's like, he's there. They didn't hit me once. They kept missing me. They missed me so many shots. Yeah. He's coming up. I'm not defending anything. Yeah, see. And there's the ones in the boat as well. And they knew our boat was there, right? So they, yeah. No. Yeah, so she said the same. She said, hello, I'm using PC user Windows 10 using DirectX 12. In the keyboard and mouse settings submenu, the PC window 44 actions allow you to order to save the change. If the action of the T44, the submenu, the default on restart to the previous save that occurred before the window freeze. This limit is not reset on restart of game or sign out of account. It is persistent across segments. An action is counted every time a key is bound and rebound. However, the action of rebinding an already unbound key is not counted towards the limit. As a result, I am able to bind my keys in a way that allow me to play the game fully as I have specific accessibility needs and can't use the default settings. And I'm like, why do we say that? Like, why it makes me sound disabled or something? And she's like, well, there's only 2 things that we listen to in government. And she's like, it's either you're disabled and we'll listen because we can sue us, or you're about to neck yourself. And she said, but if you say you're going to neck yourself, they might in our set in government warrants a welfare check, so we'll send someone out to like make sure you're not, suicidal or something. And then she's like, oh, and there's another one. I'm like, what is it? She goes, well, threats of bombs. But you're not gonna. And I was like, what if I say this is so fucking frustrating? I'm gonna fuck myself up with a bomb. I'm gonna neck myself with this bomb that I made. And I'm gonna attach it to my wheelchair. I'm gonna attach it to my fucking wheelchair. Or 3 of them. But yeah, she said if you say you're gonna neck yourself, that might warrant a welfare check, so you don't tell them that. But if you say your accessibility needs, they'll listen to that. They'll send that through. Otherwise, they'll just like ignore it. Like the guy who received it, like meh, whatever. and just close it. But they said if you say like there's some disability problem, they're more likely to listen to it because they can get in trouble if they're not accessible for people, like disabled people and stuff. And so she's like, say that you have to use weird keys and stuff. And then she started looking up like mice and stuff that had the ball on top, like trackballs on top and stuff. Couldn't stop laughing. I was like, basically, there's another street coming in. Yeah, he missed me every shot, didn't he? He's coming to check me out. Maybe he didn't know that. Maybe it was just too smart. I mean, they were shooting people over to like these chickens or something. But he looked straight up at you like in his offer. Alright, should I kill him then? Better shoot at him. Are you there? I can see a boat in the distance. When he comes up, I'm gonna kill him. He's literally just watching. Maybe he's just smart, but one of them's like a default account. Like a default character. They don't know, like they know I'm here, but they don't know where. Wait, he's coming down. He's going to kill. Got him? I left. I got him. I killed him in one move. No, the other guy. No. It's the guy who's the leader. The other guy's the guy talking. The VP jumps up. I'm gonna have to go find if they can kill this guy. It's not too much. Right, I'm gonna knock their sails down. Right, let me push that. He's leaving fast. Shoot him. Ah, it's the same guy, it's the same guy. Another one. What? It bugged out. I tried to shoot out to them and it bugged. That's so sad. Someone swim over. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Oh, I got hit red. What? That's so bad. I'm out of ammo. Oh, I sniped him and then I blundered him, and the blunder bomb didn't, like, it hit him and then it didn't kill him. He's like right behind me. I'm so out of ammo right now. Oh shit, I lunged him and it missed. Oh, what? I got hero shot him again. That's so BS. How? I just forward lunge on him and it hit him and then like. There's a keg right below here. I need to shoot him. The others are trying to get the boat ready. Fuck, they're not on their boat. Killed him again. Got him again. Got three. Hit him again. I don't know, I'm just camping him on the boat. Oh. Well, I finally died. I ran out of food. TDM, so many of them. Yeah, so what it is there's 44 actions. They're not even key binds, they're actions. If you bind a key to rebind it, counts as 2 actions. I don't, like, their cannons are not bad. The noob guy's bad, like the guy's sobby, completely bad. You can go in, just go in and kill him. They're really bad at TDM. I don't know how good they are with shooting stuff there. There's only the one guy that we have to watch for is the main guy with the ashen robe. The other guy, the pajama guy is noob, and so is the Bobby. I wonder how they do. I'm gonna throw 5 bombs at them. Shoot 5 bombs though. top barrel was empty. They must have kept it on the thing. They have like wooden shit that they have available. Their anchors are down, by the way. I think they don't realize it. So I tried to drop their sail a little bit and it wouldn't go. And that back mast, that back cannon that you're in, has shots on them, but it's like only the mast that it can shoot. So I mean, I could go there, I could shoot there, and then. Oh, they're turning now. Are they? Yeah, they're turning. They got. They're. No. Huh? I think right. Oh, I don't. Oh, dude. I want to change my gun, sweat gun, but I also like the look of this. I think better with my character. I couldn't see any, but I can try. I'll play. I didn't see any. I think they blew them all, but they might have not blown them. To like I think they shot all the eggs. I think they did. Unless it won a tower that was the big tower. There's so many squares on the island. Oh, I can shoot it from the island. Oh my god, these skellies. 319, what is it? Great. I'm not gonna board this. Oh my god, it loaded a fucking chain shot rather than me. Right, I'm coming to some big audience. Oh, your boat went high. What the fuck? Alright, hang on. Come back. The boat. Yeah, I'll come in. Oh! Cannonball. But what's on the island? Like, what do you want me to get? Like, you want to like, I don't know. We need a better enough. Like go gold hoarder dig or something. I mean, like, I guess we can just keep circling and I keep trying to shoot them. Yeah, do that actually. Keep circling. I can't lunge on double gun bullets, so I can't lunge off the island. So I can only shoot turrets out. Yeah. Oh, check, yeah. This island, didn't check it. They keep coming around. Okay, keep coming around, come close. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna ace the car. Pain in the ass. I'll just, no, I'll get him off. Yeah, here they come. Unless they do a full U-turn. Doing a... One, doing a full U-turn, full U-turn. They're doing a full U. Oh, they're going the other side of the island. It's fine then. I'll just come out. I'll come back. Yeah, I'm back there. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, this is your... He's on the canal, he's on the island fence. He's going to the back end on it, and not putting my tower. So slow I could... Better make sure that I'll need him to focus on you. I don't want him to get really quick and just take it. I'm gonna make this ball up, so you gotta come. Ready? Here I go. Right dead. Did. And I stayed equal now. Right, they're all through here. One dead. You dead? Let's just lock that. Ah, can't kill him. I'm dead. Two dead? No, two dead, two dead. Two dead, two dead, two dead. One, the guy's back. Hang on. They're dead, they're dead. Nice. Fuck, yeah, they're dead, they're dead. They were dead. Fuck, I think killed like 3 times each just then. Double gun is great, except for when they're just like clumped up and they all taking 1 shot each themselves. Like, I had to like reload, like I picked my shot and I'm like, crap, I gotta reload it now. That you slide them in this. I was like birded everywhere, everyone was birded, I was like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, he shot everyone. We were all running around on fire. I just kept running down under like to put it out because they had like water coming in. What kind of dog is? Oh, they have something. What kind of dog is the guy who's mic is like non-stop on. I can hear where he's gonna spawn. That's the good guy. And so I would just pre-standing where I could hear the noise and then just shooting him then. That was so effective. Yeah, a lot of this stuff was empty because it was on the storage crate. And so when I was on their boat, I was trying to look for the storage crate and I couldn't find it. And then like at the very end I found it and I just dumped it overboard. Is that our storage crate there? We didn't have one, we took it to find it. Wait, wait. Their flags. But I don't know, how did they know we changed sails? They go, oh, they changed their sails. And then went straight for our boat. Like, what? Right now. I did! I had it here! I was standing right here, I was just taking the street one on the left. I mean, do we just go tucking here? Is that rowboat here? Yeah, we'll just get back behind the rock and then go over again. Maybe they think we left. Man, like, yeah, double gun's fun, but there was a point there where they were just all trying to bucket around each other, and I just wanted to come in with this lunge and just lunge them all. But anyway, so I figured it out 44. So I basically did 43 adjustments and then saved it. Like quit and then came back in and they were all saved. And then I did the 44th and it was okay. And so the problem is you have to get it right exactly as you bind it. So if I misclick like and push the wrong key to bind, that cancels the action. So I have to reset the whole thing again and start again from scratch. Like leave the game and come back into the game and then start again. And like start binding all over again. Bro, I have more. I wanted to bind H. Bro, I wanted to bind H to like HUD just so I can like turn it on and off really fast. And I can't do that. So I had to give up 3 keys obviously. So I wanted one just for like feeding cannonballs, which is what I was doing just then as practice. I just did it from the tower. They were trying to snipe me on the tower, so I just stood behind the corner and fed the cannonballs in. And then jumped on it, shot, jumped on it, shot. And so, yeah, I was just like, I had to give up auto swim because I never use it. I don't know anyone uses auto swim. I never use auto swim. I took away the HUD and I took away harpoon lock. And I had to take that off as well. So I just have to I never use harpoon. The really big key that I don't use. But I would really like a compass key. Because I do it through the wheel. And I would like I would like hard. Oh, great. Yeah, I didn't hear it. I was still up there. I got them. Yeah, got it. Run right. This thing will work, right? Wait, left one? What? It's right here in the middle. I think right, we can come up from the... Oh no, we can do it. See, it's fine. I mean, but yeah, we can try it. Yeah, why not? Get it right in the middle. The outpost is to the right. Like, outpost is south of us now. Just behind this big rock. But we can just drop sails and harpoon right. Like harpoon this rock. Yeah, better. I don't know if they're coming back. I mean, we pooped on them. They got keg, they got like amp, they got like all sorts of shit. Like, well, in the tower, they couldn't get me out of it. Like, I just turtled in, and so every time they climbed up, I just killed them and then start shooting them again. I will move the storage crate down below. Yeah, there's kind of good. How many do you have? Have fun. Yeah. I have 4 mangoes. I have 4 mangoes. So you want 3? Oh, 3 and a fruit. No, I got meat cooking. So I've got 3 and I've got a pommy and meat, so I'm good. Hello.